Peace, healing through inspiration. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's a great day. I know it look different, right? It look different, right? Nigga, I told y'all niggas, bro, was going to store get a new phone. Got the new phone, here it is. And look, I can see it look clear. I want to let me know how y'all think how it look, bro. Let me know how I think I look. And let me know how it sound, too, if it sound different, too. You know what I'm saying? That's a newer device, you feel me? You know me, I wouldn't really be too picky. You know, I like to do my comparison and critical thinking and whatnot. You know how I got this thing, just seeing how I like it and whatnot. Yeah, I'm out here in nature, you feel me? Hey, y'all niggas see the stream, bro. Bro, look at that. I'm gonna show you over here, cuz. I'm gonna show you over here. Look, you see the water levels, my nigga? See the water levels, bro? The water levels, like, look, the water levels are higher, there's the rain and whatnot. It's about 85 degrees. I know because his phone told me. Usually I don't really know about the weather. I guess their measurement of, you know, where they say how hot it is or whatever. But it's just, the device told me. I said I don't worry about that because if you ask the bird what the temperature is, I don't know. Because I'm out here. I'm out. If you ask the deer, I don't know. I'm out here. So it's not really necessary. As far as the weather, a lot of times, it's originates. We can smell it and whatnot when it's gonna rain. We can feel it if we get in tune and whatnot. But by the way, if you want to see, by the way, let me take that out there. Look, I can see that. Probably whenever. Yeah, this is a lot clearer. I ain't even gonna lie. By the way, feathers up if you didn't know. Feathers up. We're not just talking. We're actually living it. It's a great day, my G. It's a great day, y'all. It's a great day, y'all. Everything great. It's great things coming. We got a lot of great things. Still focusing. Maintaining, trying to get things in place. It's most definitely gonna be a change that comes into play. It's just whether or not we gotta execute. We gotta execute. One of the things too, cause about me, and I tell y'all about yourselves. I say y'all gotta invest. Y'all gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself. Man, talking about. I realized I've already seen the route. I went the route of going to school. Being taught by the people who held me captive in my own, who held you captive in your own land, yo. Like, and as far as just getting taught with them, I was learning meaningless stuff about school. Stuff that didn't matter, and lies too. Like they send y'all to go to history school. I'm sorry, not history school. History in school. American history. It's an American history. Why don't they teach you about the definition of American in the 1828 First Webster's Dictionary, which pertains to the copper-colored races, original inhabitants of the American races? Look, you look at me, you look at this camera, or you just even think, because if you listen to us on audio, what's copper-colored? What species is copper-colored that's here in America? It's in a mass, it's in a majority in America. And I say majority because, look, they even teach you right now, as far as the media and the government, same thing, is that the population is 10%. You're 13%. The blacks are 13%. I see too many of them. I see too many of what they call the blacks. I don't know if they're black. I don't think they're black because really their skin is brown. But if you are black, because they casted that, because in that spell is casted, and you cast it upon yourself too as well, then you live as though as you're a black. And the black is be lack. Just put the hyphen, separate the B from the lack, and it's be lack. From the B and the L, it's be lack. That's what they are. They be lack, light. They lack light. They lack to know. Light is to know. They lack to know. They lack to knowledge. Black is pale. Pale is synonymous with wicked. Black is dead. You dig? So as far as I went to school, I even took one of the routes as far as with nursing. One of the things in the nursing school was that they kept telling me that, as I kept reading, was that, they said that so-called African Americans have higher blood pressure rates or higher heart. It was nearly every every disease that you got, or distress, which is really a disease, when the body's in disease, disease, is the so-called African Americans had it the highest. I said, what the frick is this? Nigga, I'm reading this, and I'm saying it's not right. What the frick is this about? And they just putting it out there in the book too. And I'm like, they weren't saying why. They weren't saying why. And I said, what the frick? How the frick do we naturally got high blood pressure? Is it? They weren't using the word naturally, but they said they have higher blood pressure. And I'm like, what the frick? And I'm like, yo, this isn't right. So then I started to think. I was already thinking, but I started to analyze and start thinking. I was thinking more, and I'm like, hey, what's this? What's this that they keep that they keeps them sicker, keeps getting sick. And I started looking, analyzing, and I think I started to know about the foods and whatnot. And I started looking at the foods and whatnot. I was looking at the foods. My biological father, and I was thinking about him because I know he has high blood pressure. And he even takes pills and medication for it. But one of the things I would examine, what he would do, he'd eat corn. He'd eat corn. Corn is hybrid. Corn was cultivated by Americans, but it was most definitely a hybrid dish. You know that. It's not made by nature itself. And so then I'm like, and then when he eats the salt on it, there's so much the processed salt on there, and it just he piles on it, and I see him eat the popcorn, and it's not just corn, it's just so much stuff, and then I see him eat a dead bird, chicken. I'm like, yo, this is something, yo. This is something they keep, and then there's just so much, and then and I see him eat pest, what they call pest, that sea life. And he's just eating all this life and all this dead and all this dead and all this dead, and it's making you dead. And I said, yo, this is all about choice. And I came to the choice by this environment. It's really an environmental type of thing. And then as far as too, we live on an economic planet. As far as with learning about finance, how to increase our finances. I realized a job was dead. I've already had enough of that. I worked a job as far as with, I think it only took me a week, 2 weeks, or a month. I say a month at a job and realized that, hey, this is a pattern going on. I can't get up after this, because I was using my money diligently. I wasn't splurging, getting on necessary items. I wasn't even buying any clothes with it. I was just buying them food. But when I was going to the store, and I literally in the store, remember Walmart, 24 hours in Ohio. And it was, I was going with my quarters, and I was just calculating, what can I get? I was eating PB&J sandwiches, freaking pasta, and the ragu sauce, and the pasta sauce and stuff. And I was going to just calculating. I was like, okay, if I get this much diligently, then if I save, then I should have more by the time I add up. But the thing is, I was saving, but I kept being with the same amount. I couldn't get ahead. It was up to the point where I only had, after I got paid and whatnot, and I paid what I had in gas, I only had $20. And that $20 was to put gas in my tank so I can head to work. And this is just the same broken cycle. And I said, what the frick is this? I said, I can't believe this. You can't come up off of this. I said, oh my gosh. I said, oh my gosh, man, what does a man do? So I'm like, all right, I got to do something different. So then that's when I really started. I met a coach, and I call him a coach. He's an African man. When he started to tell me about, with Dr. Sebi, an American man from Honduras. Honduras is an American continent, of course, and I say an American man because his mother's mother was from Honduras, which is an American continent. And he expressed to me that a man. He said that he told me about Dr. Sebi and how he was just a healer, and then I started to learn about what was the right foods or what I need to eat, and I started to grow. And And then as I was learning that, I became passionate about it. I mean, I was going through it, I was studying, I was even implementing it into my life. It was an alkaline electric-based diet. And I realized, and I started realizing too, I started healing myself. I noticed that, because after speaking with my coach, who was an African, we both came to the agreements that after, I would go 7 days without eating meat, just to see how I felt. And after the first day, I remember waking up, and I woke up not groggy. I had energy. I was able to get up. I had more energy than ever. That was the best I've ever felt in my life. I said, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is astonishing. This is astonishing. So I'm like, wow, okay. And then from there on, I never ordered a plate of meat a day in my life. Again, I should say that. And then as far as when I met, then I started with coaching and whatnot. I came along with Tanisha Marie. Tanisha Marie, she was a coach, and she was talking about finance. She's a sister talking about finance and whatnot, and how to start a business and how to get money and whatnot. And then I started to follow her, and I've been following her. I even met with her on the other side of the country in Las Vegas at a 10X Growth Conference. And you would know if we did about the post review that we did on our YouTube channel, as far as with the 10X Growth Conference. And with that, one of the things, as far as when I meet with Tanisha and I talk to Tanisha, she told me, because she had a 30-day, as far as doing the OFA challenge. The OFA challenge, and it came with coaching. And this was for her, a group that was for her, 30 people signed up. And out of the 30 people that signed up, she told me I was the only one that was doing the work. And it was just like, wow, I'm the only one who's out here doing this work. And I was out here publishing, like as y'all see, because I'm publishing every day. Just got done uploading before I even walked outside. It was a sister. It was some sisters in the group. They thought it was gonna be something different, but hey, I just know I had to do the work, and I think that's just it came down to the grips of it. And Tanisha said I was doing the work, and she even said that she wasn't gonna do another coaching, because she did supposed to do 4 classes, and she did up to 3. She did up to 3. She said if nobody's showing up, nobody doing the work, what's she gonna do the coaching for? And I think I even said that because I was in another group of her, as you guys know, I expressed the Black Wealth 101, and with that, I talked to her about the coaching, and she's expressed that how I was the only one doing it, and she said with me, I don't need any more coaching. I need to execute. I mean, shoot. She said, I got enough coaching. I need to execute. And she's right. I got enough coaching. It's to the point where I've done so much studying, we would need to execute. And that's what I was talking about earlier today. We need to execute. This is the point. We need to execute. And a lot of y'all do need coaching. Y'all do need some coaching or whatnot. And this is why, if you guys want to get some coaching to learn how to execute, you guys can book a one-on-one session with us. We got the information in the description box. You can email us at info@healingthroughinspiration.com with the subject coaching. Or you could DM us on Instagram, Healing Through Inspiration. We respond there a lot faster. And you can ask to get a hold of our Origini caps. You guys are really loving that. I'm actually loving that you guys are loving that Origini caps. At healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. And you can get our American meaning shirts, limited supply, lasts for that. And we also got our system in place. That you guys got to get involved with. If you guys want to start a business, and if you guys already have a business, or you just want to learn the ins and outs of business to further enhance yourself, we got that in the description box as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because we're uploading daily. It's still gonna be uploading. All right. Peace, love, and light, y'all.